know that I'm not here to tell anyone how to eat, what to eat, when to eat, how often to eat. Like, I don't give a fuck what anyone eats. I care about what I eat. But I am here to share the truth with y'all, because the majority of us are lost. We've been brainwashed, deceived, and we don't know what the fuck food is. We don't know what the fuck we supposed to eat. And as a result, we're dying prematurely. We're suffering in tremendous amounts of pain. We're suffering sicknesses and diseases of all kinds. All because we don't know what the fuck we're supposed to be eating. So I'm here to share the truth. And you could listen to me and reject everything I say. I don't care. I don't care. That's on you. You got to live with that. Now, with that being said, we as human beings are fruit eaters. We were designed to eat fruit. And fruit was made for us to eat. Every species in nature eats what it eats in its natural state. Except for human beings. If you were supposed to eat the flesh of dead animals, then you could just eat it raw. Just like every other species of animal that was designed to eat the flesh of dead animals. You would eat it just like them. Period. Now, you don't gotta try to justify the shit or defend yourself. You could just say, I don't give a fuck. I'ma still eat the flesh of dead animals, as you call it. I don't know why people have such a hard time saying that. You know, if that's what you like, that's what you like. Fucking eat it. You don't have to defend yourself with me. You know, I don't need an explanation. I don't need an explanation. You don't have to justify it. Do what you want to do. I'm just telling you. Every species in nature, they eat what they eat in its natural state. That's how we are all supposed to eat. Human beings are the only species in nature that doesn't do this. And that's why we die prematurely. That's why we're suffering so many sicknesses and diseases. That's why so many of us are on medications. That's why so many of us are in pain. All because we don't know what the fuck we're supposed to eat. I'm just here to share the truth, y'all, because so many of us are lost, blind, confused, brainwashed. Like, y'all don't know what the fuck y'all doing. Like, y'all don't know how to take care of your body, what to feed it. You realize there is no other species in nature that eats this processed, factory, mass-produced, chemical-filled, drug-filled, toxic-ass bullshit that they make, that man makes to feed us. There is no other species in nature that eats that shit. At least if you're eating dead animals, there's other species in nature that eat it, although we're not supposed to eat it. But when it comes to that stuff that they make in factories and laboratories that scientists are involved in, that you buy, that comes in the boxes and the different packaging, they call it processed foods, but that shit is not food. I'm not gonna call it that. It's not food at all. Look at the back of, read the label. They literally tell you what they call ingredients is nothing but poison. It's drugs and it's poison. All you gotta do is read a label. Read a label. Nothing in there is food. Nothing. And that doesn't even have a category. I don't know what the fuck that is. And it's shit like that that is killing us. You are never supposed to make what you eat taste good. You're never supposed to have to. And if you were designed to eat meat, you would eat it just like every other species that's designed to eat meat eats it. You would eat it raw. You would catch it, you would kill it, and you would eat it raw. Right there on the spot. Right there on the spot. You rip it apart and you would just plant your face in it, and you're eating the flesh, you're eating the guts, all the internal organs, the heart, the liver, the kidneys. You're eating the bones. Did I say blood? I think I said blood. You're eating all of that. As humans, we call ourselves wanting to be carnivores. Look at how much shit you gotta do to a dead animal just to eat it. One, you can't eat it raw on the spot, so they have to inject it with drugs and chemicals to make it last longer because it's dead. And dead flesh rots, it decays, it decomposes, so they inject the shit full of toxic chemicals. Everything they inject it with causes disease in human beings. But they have to do that to keep it preserved long enough to land on your grocery store shelves, because by the time you buy that dead animal flesh out the grocery store, it's already been dead for like 30 fucking days. Look it up. I was talking to a guy that used to work in a slaughterhouse. He told me personally, 30 days minimum. You're eating something that's been dead for at least 30 days. You know what happens to a fucking dead animal, right? You've seen them on the side of the road. They stink. Like after a couple days, you start smelling them. They stink. They turn brown. They get hard. The rigor mortis sets in. You know how many fucking chemicals they have to inject into the flesh of a dead animal to slow that process down long enough to trick you into buying it and eating it? And that's all they could do is slow it down. They can't stop it. You can't stop nature's processes. So what happens is when you eat it, that process of decaying and decomposing and rotting and stinking, it continues inside of you. That's why you stink. That's why you have body odor. If you were supposed to eat the flesh of a dead animal, you would do it like every other species does. And you wouldn't have flat teeth like this. Now you can do what you want. I'm just saying. You're not supposed to. And that shit is linked to the top 3 diseases, the top 3 disease causes of death, if I said that right. In America, heart disease, cancer, and diabetes. The flesh of dead animals is linked to all 3 of them. So that's all I wanted to say. I'm going to wrap that up here. I didn't even realize I was talking so long. But I hope that helps somebody.